Hello friends, and welcome to Marie Green Yoga here on YouTube. And today we have reached day 18 in our yoga for 30 serious session. And we are going to work our way into Bhakasana, which is crow pose. So we will work with external rotation, opening legs and hips, and building our strength into our arms. And either we'll find it in a supine form, or maybe we'll find it onto our hands. So for now, bring 2 blocks in. It's nice to have. Take a comfortable seat. I'm sitting on a block as usually when I start my practice here with us together. Let's take a hand in each lap, either on our knees or into our lap. Pull the ears back, and we'll start our session as usual with our Ujjayi breaths. 3 nice deep breaths, exhaling all the air out. And then we inhale 3 to 5 counts. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And one more. And exhale. And coming back to normal breathing, finding the calm, peaceful feeling that we created for ourselves and keeping it for our practice today. Staying in our muscles, in our body, and clearing and cleaning layers around us as we go about with our practice today. Let's start onto our backs and have a block close by, please. From here, take your feet as wide as your yoga mat, and we'll start with windshield wipers, taking a foot on each side of our mat and dropping our knees side to side, and letting the knees drop, open up into hips, quads, lower back, scooping the tailbone. And one more each side. And from here, bring our knees into the chest for child's pose, arms around our knees, rooting and grounding femurs by plugging the femurs in, extending the sacrum onto the mat, shoulder blades on the mat, neck nice and long. And from here, we'll take happy baby pose, arms inside the legs, hands outside the feet, sacrum down to the mat, knees towards shoulders, checking in with adductors, maybe moving a little side to side. And one more nice big breath here. And slowly coming back onto hands underneath the knees this time. And we're going to roll all the way up and come to tabletop, please. And we can put the blocks to the side and we'll use them towards the crow pose. For here, second finger forward, tuck the toes under, arch the belly and hollow the belly. Expand the back body for a nice big cat arch in our spine, each and every vertebrae. And then inhale, extend out through the top of the head, top of the tailbone, and exhale, big wide arch on the spine, top of the head towards the mat, broaden the space between the shoulder blades, and inhale, long spine. And we'll do one more. Exhale, press hands, knees, and toes down, pull the belly button, hollow the front side. And inhale, exhale, upper arm bones plugs in, and then we'll come to neutral spine. Hold the front side, take downward facing dog onto your toes, bend your knees, take your right heel to the mat, stretch into the back of the right leg, switch sides, left heel towards the mat, and one more pedal, right side, and then left side, and then come up on your toes, bend your knees, lift your upper arm bones, and then from there plug the front side and sink your heels towards the mat. One more breath here in downward facing dog, clawing fingertips, lifting upper arm bones, and walking our feet over towards the hands. Feet hip widths apart. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Hands to hips, elbows to sky. Root your feet and come to standing. And release your hands. Hands to heart. Exhale, release the hands to the sides. Sweep the arms up to the sky as you press your feet down. And exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, long spine. Step to plank pose. Shoulders and wrists are stacked. And lower all the way down. Inhale to cobra as you untuck your toes. Shoulders and ears back. And exhale, release down to the belly. Push back, child's pose. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step your right foot outside your right hand. And sink nice and deep down. External rotation. Turn your toes slightly out. And we'll stay right here. And making sure we are getting some good opening into adductors, medial hamstrings, quads. One more breath. And then exhale, step back to plank. And lower all the way down. Inhale into cobra. Untuck your toes. Exhale. Come back down onto the belly. Child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. And gently make your way back up to tabletop and to downward facing dog. Lifting upper arm bones. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. Come into a supported lunge with your toes slightly turned out onto that left side. Adductors, rotators, medial hamstrings, front of your right quad. Hip flexors will stay here. Opening pathways, creating heat, creating opening, mobility. One more breath. And then from here, step back, plank pose. Lower all the way down. Inhale to cobra. Inner shoulder to outer shoulder. And exhale, take it back down. Push back, child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. And make you back to tabletop. Tuck toes, down dog, please. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Strong arms. Lift your upper arm bones, claw the fingertips. Hug your muscles around your arm, upper arm bones especially. And walking your feet over to the hands. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Hands to hips, elbows to sky. Root the feet, come to standing and release the hands. Hands to heart and release hands to the side. Inhale, sweep the arms to sky. Exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step to plank pose. From plank pose, lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra. Shoulders back. Exhale, take it back down. Tuck toes, push back to child's pose. And then maybe untuck your toes again. And pressing the palms away, long arms. Make your way back to tabletop and to downward facing dog. We're going to step one foot between the hands, turn towards each other, come to feet wide apart to make our way into Skandasana. Take your right elbow into your right knee, turn your right toes out, and sink on down. One more breath, hovering the left leg slightly above, and make your way up and over. Second side, left elbow, left knee, Skandasana. And one more, up and over. This time around, let's move our way over to the right side for a low lunge with the left knee down to the mat and the left knee down and the right toe slightly tucked out again. Left hand out to the side of the mat, right arm up to the sky, shoulder blades together onto the back. And exhale, release hands back down. Sweep back to Skandasana on your right side. And then we'll switch to the second side. Left elbow, left knee. And then we'll turn our way over towards the front side. Tuck your back knee down, left foot out to the side, and left arm up to the sky. Inhale and exhale, and slowly taking our hands back down. One more Skandasana transition onto your left side, and then we'll make our way over into feet wide apart. Tuck the toes slightly and heels slightly out, bend into the knees, take your wrists underneath your shoulders, and we'll do shoulder shrugs, pushing hands down, upper arm bones into the shoulders, and pushing the upper arm bones away, and then we plug them back in. And we'll do 3 more here, and we arch the spine, hollow the belly, getting a little bit deeper each time. And one more right here. And then from here, we walk our feet in towards the center. They are hip widths apart, toes slightly turned out. And we come down to Malasana. And we'll come to our Malasana and then standing back up. So here we go. We can take the arms forward and we press the feet and we'll stand back up and we squeeze the glutes as we come up and we squeeze the lower abs, and then we'll take our way back down. Adjust so that your ankles and feet feels comfortable in your knees and in your hips. And we'll keep on going for another 3 here. Squeezing the muscles, creating mobility. And one more. Inhale and exhale. And then from the next one, we'll stay down onto our seat. Maybe we're on a block. Maybe we are elevated. Right hand down, left arm up. Just a nice big wide open twist. And second side, take the left hand inside your left leg and the right arm up. Nice big crescent twist. And slowly bringing it all the way back down, palms together. And then we'll come into a forward fold, hands to the floor. Broaden into your feet one more time. Hands to hips, elbows to sky, and come to standing, arms to the side. Bend your knees, send your arms to sky, interlace. Come over to your right side, stretching into the left side of the waist. And second side, up and over. And one more. right side and left side to make sure we found all nook and crannies, lower back. And second side, squeeze the arms, bow in slightly, and take it all the way back out to the side. Hands behind, interlace, come to feet wide apart, interlaced hands, Prasarita, padottanasana. See hands onto the sacrum, bend your knees, hinge and fold, hips and ankles are stacked, fold forward, arms to sky, or keeping our hands on the sacrum, top of the head towards the floor. One more breath here. And slowly hands back down to the sacrum and hands to the floor. And then we'll step to downward facing dog to the front of our mat and make our way into a plank and into cobra. Lower down. Inhale, untuck your toes and take your way back down. We're going to make our way over onto our backs after our tabletop and down dog. Press palms, lift the upper arm bones, heels down, arch the spine all the way up towards the top of the shoulder blades. And then from there, extend. Walk your feet to the hands. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, come to your seat. And we're going to make our way all the way down onto our backs, rolling down. And we're going to make our way back to happy baby pose. And we'll see how that feels after those sessions of different poses. We can do a little side to side. Inhale and exhale. And we'll put the feet all the way together and we'll take the arms up towards the sky and we'll take the knees towards the triceps and the arms are up in the sky. The feet are touching on the inner edges, big toe and heel, and the spine is down. And then we rest that all the way back down. Hands under the knees and go and find a block that we can have as a help for our head as we go along this journey of making our way into Bhakasana. So a block underneath the head feels very comfortable. So we'll stay there. And we're working on squeezing our muscles today, about finding our center and then about opening hips in an external way and then finding power to raise ourselves up from there. So feet are together. And then take your knees and bend them and take your triceps and your knees and have a little meeting. So you're going to scoop the tailbone and then we're going to push the legs out from there and knees back into triceps and scooping the legs back out, hollow the belly and extend back out. We'll do two more, knees to triceps and extend back out and knees to triceps and extend back out and then knees to the chest. Take the block away for now. And one more happy baby. This time around, extend your right toes towards the floor, full extension onto your inner thighs, medial side, and then second side, left toes towards the floor. And exhale, bring it back together, feet back together, arms to sky, palms parallel. Lift your head, shoulder blades off of the mat and take your knees towards your triceps and extend back out. And knees to triceps and extend back out. And knees to triceps and extend back out. And we'll do two more. You have already now done Bhakasana in a supine form. Keep your legs here, squeeze your arms, lift a little higher up. And then from there, come all the way down. Take your feet on each side, arms to the side, windshield wipe your knees side to side to side. And then we'll take our knees back to the center, into the chest, hands around your knees, roll your way up, come to downward facing dog, please. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we'll stretch into the side, making sure the lower back feels great. Scoop the tailbone under and find the space in your lower back by your kidneys and put little wings on there. Walk your feet forward and take your hands around your elbows for Ragdoll. Bend your knees. Inhale and exhale. And then from here, take your hands to your hips, elbows to sky, root your feet, and come to standing and release the hands. And find your block. And we're going to put it into the middle of our yoga mat today. And then from here, come up and stand on it with your toes. And the heels are slightly away from the block. So we're balancing a little bit here. If you don't have a block, no big deal. You keep your feet onto the mat. Come up on your toes. Keep your inner edges of your feet together and take your knees by your triceps high up by your shoulders and squeeze, and then we'll come forward and maybe we lift one leg up and maybe the other leg up for Bhakasana. As we put the feet back together, squeeze the arms, straighten the arms, and then come back down from there. And then we'll take the block to the side. Now you can keep the block if you like. It helps us to get up a little taller off of the mat. Step back for now, and we'll make sure to open up into adduct just before we do one more little flight in Bhakasana. Right foot outside your right hand, please. And we'll bend back down. And from there, extend. And we'll bend it back down. And then we'll extend. Heel down, toes up, and extend. And come back with straight leg and step it all the way back. Second side, left foot outside of your left hand, and we'll extend back down. Turn your left toes out and heel down, toes up, two straight legs, and we'll take it down and bringing it to the back, and one more. And bringing it to the back, and then we'll step back, downward facing dog, come to your plank, lower all the way down, untuck your toes, inhale cobra, and exhale, come back down, push back child's pose, big toes together, knees apart, press the palms, lift the upper arm bones, and make your way back up to tabletop and to down dog. And then we'll have one more version for our Bhakasana. Take your feet to the hands. Take your feet together. Place your hands down. Come up on your toes. Bend your knees and take your knees and put them right outside of your triceps and squeeze them. So you're like on your triceps below your shoulders, second finger forward, claw your fingertips, find your balance, and maybe lift one foot at a time, maybe both feet. Put your feet together. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you shoot your legs back, come to the belly, and we'll stick with our cobra. Inner shoulder to outer shoulder. And exhale, take it back down, push back, child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Tabletop. And we can cross off Bhakasana from our 30 days or 30 sessions of yoga. Or if this is your one visit, I'm glad you came along for Bhakasana. Feet to hands. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Come all the way down and make your way to your back with your block, please. You can roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, taking the block. There is a small or a lower version medium, or tall. Take any one that works. If you can make it onto the tall by coming up on your toes and taking your block underneath your sacrum and coming to a supportive Setu Bandhasana back bend, to open up the hips and release the turnout that we had, and letting our sacrum have a nice platform to be on. Palms can be facing up towards the sky. The neck is free and clear. Back of the head is on the mat, and shoulder blades are curled under, and it's like we're on the back of the upper arm and slightly onto the lateral deltoids. And we'll stay right here for one more breath. And then we'll get to restore our legs by taking them up to the sky and taking the legs all the way up towards our ceiling, spreading the toes, rejuvenating our legs. I had to squeeze the midline a lot in this up-tempo, short session into Bhakasana. There are many roads into each and every pose, and explore them all. This was one for like a quick fix yoga in the middle of the day. And we'll stay one more breath here. And then we'll bend the knees back down and take the toes to the mat and lift all the way up. Squeeze the glutes. Take your shoulders to the side and come all the way down. Take your knees all the way in and hands underneath the knees. We roll our way up. Take a seated forward fold with our legs forward, bringing it back to the midline. Take your arms to the sky, sit bones down, rib cage in, and then from there, hinge and fold forward, hands to the outside of the feet. Long spine. Exhale, hinge and fold, top of the head towards the feet, shoulders away from the ears. We'll stay one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. And then from here, making our way either onto our backs for a pause, a Shavasana pause, and rejuvenating our poses into its right and whole place. Maybe you decide to stay on your back for your 3 breaths and short meditation. Maybe you come back for a seat with me onto your block with your legs crossed in front or crossed to the back, a hand in each, and hands on either the knees or in your lap. And then we pull the ears back, and then we'll sit for our 3 breaths. Exhaling all the air, and inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more. Exhale. And moving your way into a comfortable seat, supine or seated, and we'll stay in this space, this beautiful energy that we created by pushing energy through hands, through arms, through bones, through muscles into Bhakasana. One more breath here. And I thank you so much for joining me for this Bhakasana session number 18 of our 30 series days of yoga. And it is layered within Pilates Fusion. Maybe I see you there as well. That would be wonderful. Please subscribe, share with a friend, and I look forward to seeing you into our next session. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.